Hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. So I have shuffled these cards really good and I'm going to give it 3 more shuffles and then I'll cut them. It's going to be a 2-part reading. My 3-part cut. Let's get started. Aries, what can you expect coming up here for Aries? So Aries, the overall energy of this reading is the Page of Pentacles. Wow, really taking a hard look at something. What are you taking a hard look at? You're examining something. You're really analyzing something. I need to read on. Let's find out why this energy of the Page of Pentacles surrounds the whole reading. And a lot of times with this Page of Pentacles, you're examining an offer of some sort. It could be an offer or it's a circumstance of something. But let's look and see. Up here in your highest energy, the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands, this is the waiting, watching, and wondering card. So, looking for your ship to come in, are we? That's what you're doing here. You're looking out over the world, trying to see and waiting for your ship to come in. There's 3 ships out there. One of them's going to dock. You are also in this 5 of Cups energy. This tells me that you've been disappointed in what you've received so far. You might be self-blaming in a way, but you are disappointed and you're regretful for some love decisions because these are cups. But this is what I call the card of hope. And so there's 2 cups behind this figure. Those are cups of hope. They haven't been tipped over. They're not spilled, laying on the ground. And if you were to turn around and look at those cups of hope, you're going to realize that you know what to do. You have intuition. This is the Strength card. This is the card for Leo. So Aries, you might have Leo in your chart someplace, or there could be Leo around this reading. But more importantly, this is the card of knowing, a card of intuition. See the infinity symbol above the head of that figure. And it's about knowing what you have to do and reaching very deep, taking a lot of strength from you to do it. But, so instead of just standing here, looking out over the world, waiting for something to come to you, I have a feeling you need to turn around and see those cups of hope, because I think you're in control. I think once you realize what it is that you need to do, it's going to take a lot of strength from deep to do it, but you're going to be able to do that once you know what it is that you need to do. So under this 3 of Wands is the 9 of Cups. You haven't been able to hand your love out. You kind of put your love on a shelf here behind you, guarding it. A lot of people say this is like a wish come true card. You know, it's not. In my readings, it's very seldom a wish come true. This is about guarding your love. You're waiting. It's because you're waiting and you've been disappointed. You've been regretful over some decisions that you have made in love. So you put your love on a shelf and you're just letting it sit there, okay, until you're ready to hand it out. This is what you're contemplating. Now you're contemplating, we got this Page of Pentacles, it's right below the 5 of Cups. And so this, you're really thinking about your disappointment. in love. You're really thinking about what you could do differently. You're analyzing everything. In the meantime, you're kind of waiting for something to happen, but I think you need to turn around. I really do. I think that's why the Five of Cups is here, is you need to turn around, and I think you're the one that needs to take action to make things happen the way you want them to. Why have the Eight of Wands? Here's a hint. Okay. So the Eight of Wands, this is communication. And this comes through the airways, like texting, Facebook, email, something like that. But this is back and forth communication. Right under the Strength card. So keep this in mind. There's some kind of communication that needs to take place or is taking place that's going to help you realize what it is that you need to do. And it's going to also help you find the strength to move forward, to turn around, and move towards those full cups of love. Under the Nine of Cups is the Death card. That's a good card, really. Death card. It's so tricky. This is the card for Scorpio, so Scorpio might be in your chart, might be around this reading. But more importantly, it's about leaving the old behind and moving towards the new. Now that's exciting. This tells me if you're leaving the old behind and moving towards the new after what I've just read here, you're going to turn around and see those cups, and you're going to figure out what you need to do, and you're going to dig down and do it. We have the Fool. You're moving past this, well, wow. You need to get something out of your life. There is something you need to blow up. I mean, not literally. But the Fool is like taking that leap of faith. This is what you're thinking about too. You're like, should I or shouldn't I? You know, do I really, need to make a big, that's what takes a lot of strength. You need to make a big change. Okay, it doesn't mean you need to, break up a relationship or anything like. It just means that it's hard, and you need to take a look at something. You need to leave the old ways, the old thinking, there's something that has been around you for a long time that you need to move forward from. That is taking a leap of faith. And I think that's what these cards are saying, is take that leap of faith. Don't just keep analyzing it. Get the information that you need to get. Talk to whoever you need to talk to in order to find the strength to take that leap to, whatever this is that you need to get out of your life in order to do it, because you need to move forward. And you are going to do it because the Death card is here, and that is leaving the old behind and moving towards the new. Now, let's see. Let's take out the other half of the reading. 3 more shuffles. Wow. There's a lot of changes taking place for a lot of people right now. A lot of people are ascending. They have these spiritual awakenings. Let's find out what's going on here. For Aries, please, what do they need to know? Oh, I just said a spiritual awakening. Okay, Aries. Up here, in your highest energy is the Ace of Swords. This is, it's actually looking the truth right in the eye. Okay? The truth is going to help. This is the Ace of Swords, and this is through conversation. A truthful conversation. We already have the Eight of Wands here under the Strength card. Now we have the Ace of Swords. So in all this conversation here that we have going, the truth is what you need so that you can make the decisions you need to make for you and your happiness. This Ace of Swords is sitting right next to the King of Pentacles. Now, this is male or female. The King of Pentacles is a possible earth energy, which may be in your chart, maybe in someone else's chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But more importantly, it is about that pentacle again. So you're moving from the Page of Pentacles, kind of this young, just looking at it, at the pentacle, not really doing anything, but examining it, to the King of Pentacles. I think this is coming to your conclusions. I think you're figuring things out. It's right next to the Ace of Swords. The truth is helping you to figure out what it is that you need to do. It's right next to the Four of Swords. You've actually spent a lot of time alone, thinking about this, contemplating this, reaching out to the universe. You may have meditated over this. You may have prayed over this whole situation that I'm talking about here, because we have the Tower card here. This is the hardest part of this reading. There's something you need to let go. That's not easy. And so you have reached out to the universe. This is also a card of healing. So once you get the truth and have all that conversation here, and find the strength, that's what's going to give you the strength to move on, because it's going to let you know what you need to do. You can't move forward until you know how you're going to do it and why you're going to do it. This next to the King of Pentacles, this is healing. This truth is going to help you heal, it's going to help you mature, and it's going to help you know what exactly it is that you need to do. Under the Ace of Swords, it's a Nine of Pentacles. This is more earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But more importantly, this is about self-confidence. It's about security and stability. King of Pentacles, that has a lot to do with security and stability. This is under the Ace of Swords. It's next to all this communication. This is your goal. This is what you need to do, that you need to get yourself back. There's a part of you that was lost in those cups that were spilled. So you need to get your self-confidence back, first and foremost. I see you doing it. It's right next to the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning, a fresh start. Yeah. And that's under the King of Pentacles. And that's all because you're going to figure this out. I have the Four of Wands next to the Ace of Wands. This is under reaching out to the universe. You have been protecting your love. You have two full cups of love behind you. If you're going to turn around, you will turn around once you get your truth and everything, because you have to turn around to make all this happen and look at the hope. Okay, so this is what you want. You want the Four of Wands. You want a soulmate in your life. You want to share your life with somebody. This is right next to the Ace of Wands, that fresh new beginning. So you can't achieve this until you achieve this. So you need to work on, you need to do what you need to do for you. And then other things will follow. And that's exactly what's going on here in this reading. I have the Hermit card. Oh boy. So this is the universe again. You've reached out to the universe, seeking your path forward. The Hermit is shining its lantern right on the tower. It's hard. I can feel it. Whatever it is, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But you're doing it because you have to. You're doing it if you want to move forward, if you want to leave the old behind and move forward towards joy, towards the things that you want from life, towards improving your self-image, your feeling about yourself, and turning around from those three spilled cups. The Hermit is the universe. And this is also the card for Virgo, by the way. So Virgo might be in your chart, might be in someone's chart around this reading. But there's Hermit shining the lantern right on that tower moment. That tower moment, it seems to be the key to everything here. And it's going to be, it could be something as simple as knowing the truth. That could be a tower moment. Okay? So I'm not quite sure what it is, but you need to take that leap of faith if you want to move forward. Right here next to the Hermit is the Judgment card. Guess what? This is right under the Ace of Wands too, that new beginning, fresh new start. It's been a spiritual lesson. Oh my gosh, so many people have been in the middle of spiritual lessons. And that's what this has been all about. That's why it's so hard. That's why it's so difficult. But once you do it, you'll have this lesson behind you. Okay? If you want this new beginning, this fresh new start in your life, if you want to head toward this Four of Wands, the universe is saying you're going to have that tower moment. You're going to have to take that leap of faith in order to move forward. I have the Four of Cups here. This means not... it means recognizing, see, because you're in this state over here of looking at the spilled cups. So part of your spiritual lesson, this is right next to the Judgment card, is recognizing a love offer that is not a real love offer, not what serves you. Okay, recognize it. Don't just accept any cup that's handed to you. You need to be strong in order to get what you want out of life. You can feel it. You know, if this is your reading, that don't just accept any cup of love. That's why you've had spilled cups. That's what you're disappointed in. I think that you're too quick to fall in love. You're too quick to trust that the other person has the same feelings, something like that. I think you've learned your lesson over that, and you're going to be doing things differently. So, wow, Aries, that was your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance.